Actress Gwyneth Paltrow took the stand in a Utah courtroom Friday to testify in a civil trial over a 2016 skiing accident. She's being sued for $300,000 over claims that she crashed into a retired optometrist at a ski resort. But Paltrow is countersuing for a symbolic $1, claiming the man actually caused the accident. CBS News' Carter Evans has more.
We'd like to call Gwyneth Paltrow.
Today, Oscar-winning actress Gwyneth Paltrow was grilled on the stand.
I didn't engage in risky behavior. I wouldn't with my children there or without my children there.
She's facing a $300,000 lawsuit after a collision on the slopes while skiing with her family in Park City, Utah.
I can still watch my children ski and be skied directly into my back by someone.
But 76-year-old retired optometrist Terry Sanderson says Paltrow slammed into him while skiing back in 2016, causing life-altering injuries.
Gwyneth Paltrow's neglect, her choices, and her conscious disregard for other people on the mountain all combined together to cause Terry Sanderson to suffer.
Well, who ran into who? And he says, you ran into me? And Gwyneth's like, no. You ran square right into me.
Shortly after the collision, Sanderson sent this email to his daughter saying, "I'm famous. At what cost?" And there was a discussion about the incident being caught on a GoPro camera.
It's nowhere to be found.
You skied directly into my effing back, and he said, oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
Right.
Paltrow's countersuing for $1 and legal fees.
I think both parties are looking for some sort of personal vindication. It's clearly not about the money. It's costing far more to litigate this case than is actually at stake.
Gwyneth Paltrow's two kids, Apple and Moses, were with her at the time of the accident, and apparently Moses was right next to her. He was 9 years old at the time and could be called to testify when the trial resumes next week. Carter Evans, CBS News, Los Angeles.
For more, we're joined by Randy Kessler. He's a celebrity lawyer and trial law professor at Emory University. So let's talk about the benefit of having Paltrow testify so publicly.
So, there's a benefit to both sides. The benefit to her is she is used to getting people to love her. That's what she does. That's her whole career is based on her fans. And so the defense the prosecution or the plaintiff putting her up first, it's a calculated risk. She's getting to enamor herself into the jury's mind. And that's what we want as lawyers. We want the jury to bond with and to empathize with our client. She got the first chance to do that while he was not even in the courtroom for the first few days. Interesting tactic.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't Paltrow go the settlement route? As Carter Evans just noted in his report, legal fees are probably more than that $300,000 that she's being sued for.
Well, you never know what goes on behind the scenes, and certainly there's a thing called nuisance value, and maybe if it could have gone away for a few $1,000s. But, this is her reputation, and if they were originally they were demanding millions, and now a few $100,000, she was probably personally offended by the idea that she would have to pay somebody who hit her. It probably happens to her all the time. She's famous. People think because she's famous, they can get some money from her, and she probably had enough. Sometimes it's just about the principle, and when she's asking for $1, that tells me it's about the principle. Enough is enough. And I think she just didn't want to pay money in what she probably considers a shakedown.
You read my mind. That was the next question about this countersuit. She's not the only celebrity who's done that. Didn't Taylor Swift do something similar?
Yes, and it's a brilliant tactic because it's very hard to convince a jury that someone like Gwyneth Paltrow or Taylor Swift needs money. Money's not going to solve anything. What she really wants is a verdict that she can say, look, world, the jury believed me, not him. I was right. I did not hit him. He hit me. The dollar is just a token amount. It's the verdict that she wants that says she didn't do this. He did.
You handle lots of celebrity cases and advise people. How much reputational damage is there potentially for Gwyneth Paltrow?
So that's the risk always, right? Their reputation, their integrity is a lot more important than the money at stake here. But I think at this point she said, you know what? I didn't do anything wrong, and I'm not going to sacrifice. I'm not going to just pay out money just for this. And she may come off much better for this. She's standing up to those plaintiffs' lawyers that everybody hates that just go after money because they get a contingency fee. And she might be helping a lot of other people who get sued who can't stand up for themselves and don't have the money. So good for her. She believes in her cause, and she's not going to settle behind closed doors. She's going to let the whole world know, I didn't do this, and I'm going to stand up for myself and those like me who get wrongfully sued.
Which way is this leaning?
So I think the jury, and it depends on who's on the jury, right? It depends if those folks have a lot of money, if they're skiers. They may be thinking, you know, these are rich people's problems. If they didn't have so much money, they wouldn't be on ski slopes and they wouldn't have to worry about this. Neither one of them needs money. He's a retired doctor. She's a wealthy actress. The jury may be fed up with both and may be fed up with the lawyers who stand to make a contingency fee on either side. I think it's probably a neutral. I think they balance each other out. They may award her $1 if they think that she was wrongfully sued. I don't think either side is going to recover any money.
Is there anything in particular that you're going to be looking for now that you may think will tip the balance?
Well, you know, I'm a lawyer and I'm a trial lawyer, so I'm interested in how the lawyers try the case. I'm excited to see the animation. Gwyneth's lawyer said and hinted that next week there's going to be a reenactment, an animation of the scene. You know, when you have a lot of money, you can really put on a good case. A lot of clients don't have the money to really do everything lawyers need to do. In this case, there's no excuse for a lawyer not doing every single thing they can do. So I'm excited to see Gwyneth Paltrow's case and how the lawyers present the case, just from a lawyer's point of view. It'll be interesting. It'll be good TV.
Randy Kessler, thank you.